my uncle, Brother D, that taught me everything that I know. Taught me everything.
This is Bob. This is my nephew. This is the best friend that I've ever had in life. And the way he came up under us, and just to diverse for a minute, his Bob started hanging around, and when Bob came around me, I met him. He was a little bitty fella, and he was always fascinated off the things that Bob and I did. But I have to say this: it was my job to make sure that he learned, regardless to whether they say it was the correct teaching or not, but it must have been the correct teaching. Look around. Look what he's doing right now. And you're talking about proud. So proud to be affiliated, to be associated, that I actually don't know what to do. I've been smiling ever since I've been in this house. I've been smiling. See, he want to talk to you about me, but he's the real subject. He's the real subject. Look at him. And he's so laid back and cool. I mean, we'll call him Sleepy for nothing, because everybody thinks he ain't paying attention when he really is. And see, that's what makes him so successful, because he listens, he learns, and then he executes. Those are the three lessons. Those are the three keys to success: to listen, to learn, and to execute. Those are the three main keys to success, and he's doing it right now. He not bragging about it. I love it because he is so low key. And see, he talk about me, but it's him. He's the one. He's the one. So I'm sorry. Go ahead, because I'm so proud, man. I just don't. I want to put it out there first.
I used to see you, JP, got doing a little music.
And Lonnie.
You and Lonnie. But you and JP, you know what I'm saying, started. Because you remember y'all doing that little singing thing?
Yeah, man.
I remember the first video y'all did.
Right.
The first video. When I seen you and JP do that little video, I said, oh, yeah.
That's the
I
stuff.
want to be just like these cats. Now I used to come in the house. I used to see you on the keyboard, you know what I'm saying, making beats and stuff. Yeah, you the one that got me into that, bro. You brought me in and molded me and showed me how to write.
Yep.
How to write my lyrics and stuff. Cause I didn't know how to really write my lyrics and bars. You showed me all that. You know, how to put things together. Cause I didn't know that. All I was doing was writing.
One of the reasons why I think that you and I clicked so well was because you were writing about things you was going through, and especially at a young dude, you know. And at a young dude, all I could think of was, man, how he picked up on it so fast. And you really can express. See, this is what a lot of people, I mean, there's writers out here that write music or write lyrics, okay? There's writers that write lyrics. But all of yours told a story, and all of yours tells what you're going through right now through that story. And it has a lot of meaning. See, man, you was talking the other day. No, what you need to do is move at your own pace. You know, I got a brother that sends me a lot of videos because I don't have no kidneys. So I got a brother, and I got a catheter sticking out right there. So, brother sends me videos about guys that eat fruit and all this stuff, and that's all they do is eat fruit, man, and you can bring your kidneys back and da-da-da-da. And I always say, you know what? See, the sad thing is that you didn't take in consideration that I've been doing this for 20 years. For 20 years, I've been trying my best not to get to here. So did you think that I didn't go through all this? Did you think that I didn't research all this? And see, that's what you do with your music. You not only use your. I was watching a video the other day. They were doing. I can't think of the name of the video, and I apologize, but the song was about what's going on today. How people are they're just so money hungry, and we all need money to survive. But damn, we don't need to kill each other and hurt each other. And look at the situation with the politics and stuff.
Yeah.
We got a whole war coming up. If Donald Trump don't win, and I apologize for throwing their name out there, but if Donald Trump don't win, just like last time, look what they did. You know, and look how crazy it's getting. And one of your songs was representing that with the very first song you sent me. Dang, my phone's in my bag back there, but
This Word of Mine?
What?
This Word of Mine?
Yeah, this word of mine. This word of mine.
This World of Mine.
This world of mine. Okay, so you were talking about all this stuff that was going on, and see, that's that's what I like about your writing. That's what I like, because I could sit down and listen to that and relate to it.
You know, that's our old stuff.
And yeah,
That's our old stuff that we did. You know, when I started this, I said I was going to throw up some of our old stuff. You know, I haven't been listening to music like that. But I'm going to throw up some old stuff that nobody heard before. Like, this is what I used to be on. This is almost 20 years ago, and look what we're going through now. This is what I was talking about 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Or probably a little longer than that. That's how old it is.
And
I was like, like
it is because
I was like, remember, sorry to cut you off.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off,
I
because
was like 19 when I wrote that stuff. 1920 when we was all together still.
But then I was going back a little bit further when I think you was about 17, 18 in school. Because you was still going to school on some of the stuff that you were writing back then, and I thought, this is what I thought: you moving way too fast. You so far ahead of yourself, you don't know what to do.
And wasn't nobody ready for that, bro.
No, wasn't nobody ready for it. But then you were told that several different times. Man, you were ahead of your time. And here it is right now today. The same thing you were saying back then is happening now. You know? So imagine the wisdom, and it's not my wisdom. You keep saying, I taught this, I taught that, but it's not my wisdom, it's your wisdom. I may have helped bring that out, but this is your wisdom. This is how you see things. I cannot articulate like you. You articulate so well with your lyrics. Okay? Back in the day, I used to make the music to the lyrics, because I even got to the point to where I had almost quit writing. I had started putting together more music than writing, because I didn't need to. I was you just do some lyrics and I'll lay down the music.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, all them CDs is almost all the stuff me and you did before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before we hooked up with Define.
Define. Mm-hmm.
Then we hooked up with Define, and we started doing stuff.
Which we're gonna have to sit down with all three of us.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Because y'all two brothers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sat me down one day. I remember y'all sat me down one day, and y'all really had to talk to me. And then it was about like writing music and stuff. And y'all was telling me, like, you always want to write something that you be able to go back to like 20 years something ago, and want to listen to it.
Yep.
You always you want to be on that.
Yep.
No, you don't want to go make something. You know what I'm saying? That you want. I don't want to listen to it no more. Your own creation.
Yep.
Just like the old school music now.
Yep.
That's like 56 years ago.
Yep.
The Temptations and all them other cats.
Yep.
People still blowing that out. You know what I'm saying? Blowing that good music.
And
that's old music.
And all they're doing is putting their lyrics on it, how they're perceiving life, and they're rapping it to that music, which is originally what rap was originally was them talking over a beat, as to where then they became poetic and started rhyming to it, and then your generation came along and perfected it. Not to saying that the early generations that started rap, thanks to all them brothers out there, Ron DMC, all them brothers, thanks to all of them. You know, Too Short on this end, Rakim, all them guys. And matter of fact, you the one who hit me to Rakim. You know that?
You know, I used to love some Eric B. and Rakim.
You the one who hit me to there.
Still there. I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke.
Yeah, I remember that. But you the one who turned me on, and that brother said, I let the microphone smoke.
I let the microphone smoke. I ain't no joke.
I ain't no joke.
He just let that alone. That's all he had to say.
That's all he had to say. And when you write, I mean, like, what's that, brother DMX? When you write, I hear all these guys listening that didn't get a chance to hear you. You know, I think that nowadays, them brothers would have said, if them brothers got a chance to hear you, because like you told me earlier, the world is different, the market is different, and I think that if them brothers would have heard you back in that day, and they would have got to experience your writing, and then how you deliver it, man. Because this is my favorite song. Jumped in my ride, headed to the store. That was a cold-blooded cut.
We're gonna lay all that old stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just for other people to hear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
I ain't trying to really, you know what I'm saying, do nothing with the old stuff, you know, let them hear it.
Right.
This is what we've always been on.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's just like, when my generation started making music, you know what I'm saying? We made good music, but we started, you know what I'm saying, going to the wrong age with it.
Right.
We started, you know what I'm saying, correcting our kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of spending some positive,
right.
just making it more negative.
Well, right, because that was what we were doing.
You know?
And that was more of our lifestyle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we wasn't thinking about that.
We wasn't.
But now so much stuff is going on. Mm-hmm. Kids dying, killing each other.
Yeah.
And it's hard to reverse it, you know what I'm saying? We don't get the right minds to put it out there to be reversed.
Right.
You know, we can't keep talking about getting money, doing this, and banging and doing this, doing that, and expect these kids to do something different.
Right, because and you're absolutely right, man, because
this is how we live. This is how we live. But you ain't sometimes we assume. This is how we live. This is how we live. But you ain't thinking about. This is how we live.